Imagine a company that disrupted the hotel industry without owning a single room, started with air mattresses during a design conference, and now boasts $100 billion plus valuation. Yes, welcome to the story of Airbnb, a masterclass in innovation, resilience, and controversies. So, if you are interested in knowing how it works, who it threatens, and why cities are cracking down, then this video has it all. So, let's start. How did Airbnb evolve? Airbnb was founded in 2008 by Brian Chesky, Joe Gebbia, and Nathan Blichowczyk. Airbnb began as Air Bed and Breakfast. The idea originated with renting out air mattresses in their apartment to attendees of a design conference in San Francisco. Initially, the product focus was peer to peer home sharing for budget conscious travelers. From 2012, Airbnb moved towards global expansion and mobile app launch with smart pricing tool and superhost programs to scale up trust and reputation. From 2016, Airbnb began onboarding boutique hotels and service apartments. Airbnb Plus was launched in 2018 and verified high quality homes with in person inspections and amenities checklist. Airbnb for work catered to corporate travelers needing short term stays. Online experiences pivoted Airbnb experiences to Zoom based offerings during lockdowns. Work from Anywhere campaign was kicked in between 2019 to 21 to targeted remote workers looking for new locations to live temporarily. Airbnb is now reinventing the platform with split stays, free travel protection for guests, curated unique iconic homes like castles or sci-fi pods, and AI-driven rankings based on satisfaction metrics and hidden reviews. So what is the business model of Airbnb? Airbnb operates globally with a presence in over 220 countries and regions. Its largest markets include the United States, Europe, and parts of Asia Pacific. Airbnb is asset light. It earns commissions from bookings without owning properties. Hotels are asset heavy, so their earning is from rooms, events, and food and beverages. Airbnb scales faster and runs on lower fixed costs. While hotels pride on standardization, Airbnb focuses on uniqueness and affordability. Airbnb's tech first model helps it reach travelers looking for authentic local stays, but Airbnb often faces regulatory challenges versus well regulated and standardized hotels. So, how hotels fought back? Traditional hotels recognized the threat early and have competed by launching boutique and lifestyle brands with Airbnb's local and authentic appeal. Marriott launched Moxie and Homes and Villas, Accor introduced Mama Shelter and One Fine Stays, and Hyatt experimented with rentals. Hotels invested in technology and mobile experiences with improved mobile check in, check out, keyless room entry, chat based customer service, flexible booking policies, and loyalty platforms to match Airbnb's flexibility and digital age. Now let's look at Airbnb's financials. Airbnb has demonstrated significant growth and resilience over the past 5 years. In 2020, Airbnb's revenue dropped by 30% during the pandemic, but its IPO in December saved momentum. Stock opened at over double the IPO price. The significant net loss in 2020 was primarily due to the global travel restrictions during the COVID 19 pandemic. There was a strong rebound with $8.4 billion revenue in 2022, driven by domestic and long term stays. Airbnb rebounded strongly, achieving profitability in 2022 and reaching a record net income in 2023. Revenue crossed $10 billion for the first time in 2024. Net profit margins improved due to cost optimization and product diversification. There was strong growth in rural markets and Airbnb experiences, but the slight dip in net income in 24 reflects increased investments in new service offerings and navigating regulatory challenges. Airbnb raised $3.5 billion. Airbnb's IPO was one of the biggest in 2020, valued at $100 billion, more than Marriott, Hyatt, and Hilton combined. There was a strong investor interest despite pandemic, driven by asset-light model, which meant no property ownerships, brand strength, massive addressable market, future of remote work, and digital nomad travel. There have been some regulatory challenges faced by Airbnb. Airbnb's success brought scrutiny. Cities like New York, Barcelona, and Amsterdam blamed Airbnb for housing shortages and rising rents for locals. Unregistered listings, tax avoidance, and noise complaints led to tight rules. Some cities with overtourism, like Venice and Kyoto, have restricted short term rentals in residential areas to protect cultural and environmental integrity. Now, what was the broader impact on travel and economy by Airbnb? Firstly, Airbnb changed traveler expectations. Before Airbnb, most travelers stayed in hotels, standard rooms, predictable service, and often located in commercial or tourist areas. Airbnb changed this by offering authenticity such that the guests could stay in real neighborhoods and experience local life. From tree houses to houseboats, Airbnb listings offer uniqueness. Many listings were cheaper than hotels, especially for longer stays. Secondly, Airbnb led to gig economy expansion. Hosts now earn income by renting out spaces on their terms. Many treat it as a side hustle, others run multiple listings as a full time business. Airbnb also did some real estate shifts. In tourist heavy cities, many property owners realized they could earn more by listing on Airbnb than by renting to long term tenants. However, this led to housing shortages, rising rents for long term tenants, and government imposed short term rental rules to protect housing for residents. Now, who were the competitors of Airbnb and what was its market position? Airbnb dominates urban markets and has unmatched brand recognition. But VRBO leads in whole home rentals for families. Booking.com offers a blend of hotels and rentals. Regional players challenge Airbnb in markets like China or India. Still, Airbnb stays ahead with AI, curated homes, and an expanding experience economy. Its brand strength and diverse offerings give it a competitive edge, though regional competitors may dominate in specific markets. So, what are the key takeaways from this? Airbnb disrupted the hotel industry with its flexibility, variety, and a peer to peer model. Hotels fought back by embracing technology, personalization, and re strategizing their space. The two models are converging. Airbnb is adding professional quality listings, while hotels are entering the short term home rental space. Both models coexist now, each serving different segments and sometimes overlapping. For example, luxury homes versus boutique hotels. Airbnb is not just a company, it is a cultural phenomenon. It has changed the way we see travel, property, and entrepreneurship. If you are an investor or just business curious or a traveler, Airbnb's journey shows us that disruption isn't about owning more. It is about rethinking what value means. So, will Airbnb evolve into a new kind of a hotel empire? Only time will tell. If you like this breakdown, then hit like button, share with your friends and subscribe and drop a comment. Will you pick Airbnb over hotel for your next trip?